everybody. Welcome to Divine Intervention. I know it's been a long time I haven't posted a video, and I'm sorry if you guys can't see me as clear. It's pretty dark right now. It's too early in the morning. But I've been called to make a video and make an announcement to all of you spiritual workers who subscribe to me. More of a warning. These past couple months, I've been having a lot of dreams that validate the visions that I've been seeing. I'm not going to mention all of them, but one in particular, there's a high, I would say 98% to 99.9% that it will happen. It's the future of this world. Eventually, this world we live in is going to sink again, just like Atlantis. Now, if those of you who don't know history in prior civilizations, you should really look into it, because that's how we learn, right, from our ancestors. There's a lot of things that adds on to this. Why this world will sink again. And in that time, I don't know if your higher selves will choose to incarnate. Actually, this video is for your higher selves. I'm giving your higher selves a heads up right now. The next cycle of incarnation, this world will be underwater. And people will have to learn to live underwater. Now, I'm not saying that we can breathe underwater. No. Of course, our bodies will adapt to it. There's some downsides to that. And, you know, again, this takes a lot of... There's a lot that comes to play here in regards to, you know, what's going to happen, what's destined to happen, and what you and your twin decides to do. Now, I'm making this announcement because, for one, I don't post video unless I'm 100% sure. And I don't post a video unless it's truly necessary. And you guys know that. That's why I haven't posted in a long time. You know, so this is something I've been really thinking about, because it came to my awareness. Many of you twin flames don't even know. I mean, yes, you are awake enough to, most of you are awake enough to even to your spiritual gifts, you know, to awaken to that, to awaken your spiritual growth, maturity. But you haven't had the opportunity, either that's one, because there's a group of you who don't have that opportunity. The other section of the group of twin flames, you guys have not focused on it. It's like it doesn't matter. And that's a danger, because if you have, like, it's like it's like God is giving you the tools, right, to use, because we are God's children who have eternal life. That's why we incarnated so many lifetimes. That's the fact. That's the truth. And because of that, there are tools that's been given. And these tools we awaken to in the right time, correct? So if you, as a twin flame, have grown and matured to your spiritual awareness, your spiritual gifts, your spiritual growth, why? Why aren't you putting your focus on those tools that has been given to you? Because if you focus on those tools that's been given to you, you will be able to be ahead of everybody else. There's no need to do a guessing game. There's no need to rely on third party or other spiritual gurus or beings to help you. There's no need. But for some reason, there is a large percentage of twin flames who it's like you reach level 6. Let's just put it in a diagram so you guys have a picture of what I'm trying to say. Let's say in this lifetime, in order to fully awaken to our true self, we have to reach a level 11, right? Many of you twin flames who've awakened to your spiritual growth and spiritual awareness, you're satisfied at a 7. My question is why? Why are you satisfied there? What is stopping you? Why are you letting others control you or dictate or influence your mind, your decisions, your life? And this takes a lot of play into what I'm trying to say, because this world is, again, this is hell. This is a playground for demons. This is Satan's home. We're not, all this is an illusion. Your car, that people, the car I'm driving, the house I'm living in, the beautiful, wonderful, tasteful food that we're eating, it's a distraction. I'm not saying do not appreciate it. Of course, appreciate it, because it's part of life. You have to live every day. You have to exist, right? It's part of our incarnation as a human existence. We can't, it's like we're part of the pie. We can't just take out parts and pieces and just pick and choose which one in the pie. We're in the pie. So, being in that pie, we have to co-create. We have to coexist. But it doesn't mean what you see is it. We're in a spiritual warfare, my friends. Do not be distracted with everyday life. And I know a lot of you twin flames, deep down you know that. I'm speaking to your higher selves. You have the power to tap into the tools that God has blessed you with. You wouldn't be a twin flame if God did not trust those tools with you. The problem here is that there are many, even celebrities, who are twin flames who are in union. I'm not going to mention who they are, but when I look at them, yes, they make a change. Yes, they make a difference in what they can. But my question is, what are you doing spiritually? You may do things in this world that benefit this world, but my question is, what are you doing spiritually? And that is what you should be doing. Why? Because you are God's creation. You're not just a couple. You're not just a lovebird where you're just the name twin flames where for eternal love and joy and marriage, and it's the love that's everlasting and infinite. It's not just that. Your love is based on spirituality. God made you not just for love. It doesn't mean that God has blessed us with eternal life and He has blessed us with His mark. That's it. You can just live the life that you want without consequences. No, it just means you have a bigger responsibility, and it just means you have all these things you have to account for. And without being accounted for it, what are you? People think, again, twin flames is just the love. Oh, we're here to just love each other, to show and remind humanity, remind those who have twin flames, who have soulmates, that they can live in co-harmony, that we can grow a true family, to raise kids who love God, who live in God's ways, and etc., to be a light in this world. You think that that is it. I'm speaking to your higher selves. I'm disappointed because to me, and I know many of you will be offended with what I'm going to say. I know that. But be offended because for me, I'm the only one who can question you as of this moment. There is nobody here who's awake as I am. There's nobody here who's as gifted as I am and my twin. There's nobody here who can truly, truly say they know. No, I'm reminding you, this world is temporary. This is not our home. We're in a spiritual warfare. Those who are in the government, you don't know who really controls them. You have no idea who's really controlling them. You don't know the person in front of you who is behind them. Who is behind that smile? Who is behind that frown? Be careful who you trust. Be careful what you choose to invest your energy, your time, your efforts, and to convince yourselves that just to finish a project in this world is enough and sufficient enough to say to God that yes, I did my part. You're lying to yourself. You're fooling yourself because God is not a fool. The moment that you are in a twin flame union, you have the power to unlock everything, but you are choosing not to. You're choosing not to, and I'm gonna be straight up. Why? Fear. I'm pushing buttons, aren't I? In this video. Yeah, I know. Many of you twin flames who are in union do not want to even think about your spiritual gifts. You don't even want to unlock them. You don't even want to look at the tools that God has given you. You're choosing to ignore it. And just tell yourself, oh, at least I'm helping children in this part of the country. At least I'm giving. At least I'm doing this project for this world, material world. But you don't realize you just wasted what God has given you. God gave you union not just for love. The love is what's unlocking everything. Your love for your twin is what is unlocking your spiritual gifts, the tools God has given you. And many of you twin flames, I am disappointed. As an incarnated angel, I'm disappointed in you. Well, many of you may ask me, well, what should we be doing? For those of you who are planning to really put all your effort to have union, compared to those who are in union, again, but are content. You know, they're stuck there because they're choosing to stay there. Again, who am I, right? I cannot interfere, I cannot intervene, I'm not gonna meddle. What you choose to do is what you choose to do, but you will be accounted for it. I'm just reminding you that. Do not think that God does not see that. Each and every twin flame, we have made an oath, we have made a promise. We are here to help in spiritual warfare. If only the twin flames who are in union help in spirituality, in spiritual warfare, you would have made this world filled with so much light. So much light. But that's your decision. What you guys choose to do is your decision. So I'm not even going to focus on those of you. I'm going to focus on those who have the opportunity to be in union. My question to you, how important is your relationship with God? That's my question. Because, again, you can have union, you can have wealth, you can have anything. Any twin flame, as you guys have seen in my life, you can manifest. Easy. But the question is, how important is God to you? That's why many of you have not even reached union, is because many of you don't even know the answer to that question. You're either hesitant, you're unsure, you don't know, and you can't answer right now. I'm just video recording this, and I already know, majority of you, that's what you're feeling. Union is a promise to God that you will fulfill your oath that you have taken to be a beacon of light, to be a beacon of spiritual power for many light workers who are in need of strength. Union is not just love. Union is a new beginning, not just for you and your twin and your journey, whether it be in this life or the next, whichever time that you be in union with your twin. Union is a promise, not just to each other, but to God. It's reaffirming your vows to God. Because without Him, you wouldn't even be a twin. Without Him, you wouldn't have a twin. Without Him, you wouldn't be who you are. Many of you are distracted by this material world, and I understand why, because there's a lot of demons, and again, we're in spiritual warfare. There's many of them, and they're working hard. And the next thing I want to say in this video, your children, whether you have a child with a karmic partner, whether you have a child with a karmic soulmate or whatever, and you are a twin flame, settle your affairs. And that includes with your children. Why? Because these demons, they're focused on kids. Why are they focused on kids? Because it's easy. It's so easy to manipulate a child. It's so easy to mold a child. Why do you think so many kids are dying? Concerts, school. And just recently, the new movie where it was bringing awareness about kids being abducted for sexual trafficking. It's not a lie. Look around you. I'm giving it to all of your awareness in this video. Shame on you for being content. Shame on you for being content. Because God did not make you to be content. God made you to be great. And your divine masculines deserve much more better. As a divine feminine, I'm speaking as one. Your divine masculines, God has blessed in their forehead with Jesus Christ's blood and love. They have the power and the gift to make a change in this world. But you, divine feminines, are content. It's despicable to me. As a divine feminine, yeah, I'm questioning all of you, divine feminine higher selves. I am questioning you. Is this your worth? Is this what God really made you to be? Just this. Just this. The amount that you have, the value that you're in, your worth to society, your status in life. Oh, I have a great family. I have my twin. We have kids. We are wealthy. We make donations. We do what we can in this world. That's it. That's your worth? That's my question. Is that all you are worth? I'm questioning you. Because for me, I'm worth more than that. As a divine empress, I am worth more than that. What I can do to this world is worth more than that. What God has given me, what God has blessed me to be, is worth more than anything in this material world can get, can buy, can make. It can never amount to me. So I will never be content. Not in this world. Because this world is nothing compared to what God has for me. Many of you divine feminines disappoint me. But this is your life, right? This is your journey. We live in a free world. God gave us free will. Then choose what you want to do with your life, your journey. But I will speak my truth, and I will speak with the awareness to give to all those other twin flames who have not yet achieved union, so that they know never to ever fall into the mistake that you have done and you continue to make and choose to make. It is a mistake because God did not create us to just be content. If that were the case, we're no different from everyone else in this world who can be content with wealth, money, material prosperity. My fellow twin flames, you are God's precious children. You're a gift to this world. You're a gift to your twin. And even though you're not with your twin now, deep in your twin's heart, they are holding on to that promise God has given you, has given each of us, and they are holding on to that promise that they will keep. there's only a few of us twin flames. Not all of us will be saved come Judgment Day. As an angel, I'm reminding each and every one of you, as it says, only a scoop of a hand will be saved come Judgment Day, and in that scoop of a hand there are still people falling. I'm reminding you, do not be content, because God can take it away. He can take it away. He can change his mind. He can do anything he wants if you do not prove you are worthy. This is your warning. That's why I'm making this video. So, twin flames who are in union, you're right. I don't have a right to meddle. I don't have a right to interfere. I don't have a right to butt in and question what you choose and not to do anything. But this is what God gave me. This is the duty God has given me, to remind you, to question you. I have a right to do so. But you can do what you want. So to the twin flames who are still not in union, if your love for God is not strong, union will not happen.